I was going to go record my 50 questions for tarot cards, which if you haven't watched that and you are interested in that, I will tag the playlist somewhere around here. But my favorite deck fell out, and we have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which means that the cards want to tell you something, want to give you some positivity, want to give you some sunlight, and who am I to deny that for them? So this is your quick collective pull for today. Well, we'll see how quick it is, because we have the Nine of Cups and the Empress card falling out. Treating yourself the way that you deserve to be treated, putting yourself on a pedestal. Baby girl, baby boy, do not forget your self-worth. You are worth so much more than you think you are, and everything is a matter of perspective, and we are our own biggest critics, which means that you do so much more than you think you do. You help people so much more than you think you do. You are kinder than you think you are. Especially if you are on this channel, that means that you are a good person, because that is hopefully the energy that I'm manifesting and the energy that I'm hoping to give out to other people. I digress. Be a little bit delusional. I am recording this on a Friday, which means that it is time to go out. It is time to give yourself a break. It is time for you to get yourself a sweet treat. But put yourself on a pedestal. Get dressed up. Make yourself feel good. Even if you're not going out anywhere and you're just sitting around at home, do your makeup. Do your makeup before doing a makeup shower. Do your makeup just to take some selfies, just so you can feel good about yourself. And if makeup is not your thing and you feel good regardless, do some affirmations. Stand in the mirror and tell yourself how amazing you are, how beautiful you are, how smart you are, how talented you are, how kind you are, because that is true. All of those things are true because they're all a matter of perspective. There are people who are less funny than you, who are less smart than you, who are less exciting than you, who are less everything than you, but they're doing more because they believe that they're capable of so much more, even if their potential is a lot lower than yours. Do not put yourself in a corner. You are worth more than that. You are worth fertility. Fertility is a prominent word for the Empress, but that doesn't necessarily mean fertility in a biological sense. It means fertility in creating, having the confidence to create the world that you desire. Nature is also a big one here. If it is sunny somewhere where you are, or the weather is nice, go outside right now. Go outside and be one with nature, because if you touch grass, you literally get dopamine sent to your neural pathways because of the chemical that is released from the grass. But fertility is also related to creation, to being talented enough to write or to even read and to analyze everything that you are experiencing, to enjoy art, to create art, to make music, to do any of those things. You have the power to do that, and you should start utilizing it a little bit more. And we have the Death card falling out. Death card is all about letting go of things that no longer serve you. It's about new beginnings. Death is about new beginnings with the way that you view yourself, your values, being a little bit more delusional. I know that it's so hard to do that, especially right now when a lot of our manifestations aren't coming true, but it's important for you to stay hopeful. Hope dies last, and hope is what keeps us living in a better present in order to create a better future. Because if we lose hope, we lose any energy, any motivation to keep creating a better life for ourselves and the world around us. So a lot of changes in your values do have to happen here. You have to understand that you do deserve to be on a pedestal, and I feel like when I started recording this, that there was this sense of you forgetting about your worth, you forgetting about how important you are and how powerful you are and how, again, talented and funny and interesting and smart you are, and how, again, that word important. I'm not going to tell you that there's a reason that you are here, because there's no purpose to life. We are just here. It's all a very randomized miracle that happens. But with you being here, it's not a reason why, but because you are here, you can make a change for yourself and for the world around you. And how I used to view this is that you don't have to be here to change the world, but if you change somebody's life for the better, even if you compliment them, even if you change somebody's day for the better, even if you help somebody out, you are changing their world. And therefore, you are changing the world by changing their day, their mood, their view of themselves. But you have to do the same thing for yourself. You are important. And you have to use your creativity to put yourself on a pedestal and give that sense of importance onto others who deserve it. To bring more good to this world. The more that you are putting yourself down and the more that you forget about who you are and how worthy you are, the less you have power to make a change. And being selfish is the most selfless thing that you can do, because if you take care of yourself, you can therefore send this energy out to everybody else in a domino effect. So with Death card falling... With Death card falling out, you do have to make a change in the way that you are thinking right now, with your self-worth. Because of the Empress card falling out with the Death card, I definitely am associating that. And with the Nine of Cups as well. which is related to being a little bit more delusional and to enjoying your time a little bit more, that you are overly serious, you are overly critical of yourself, and you need to ease up on yourself. And the last card that fell out here is the Sun card, which is all about being happy, which is all about positivity, which is all about being radiant and not letting anybody make you feel smaller than you are. If you are surrounding yourself with things that keep you off of this pedestal, whether it be relationships, friendships, platonic relationships, or romantic relationships, or your job, or the people that are just surrounding you on a day-to-day basis, there's something that needs to change. You either have to give less of your energy to those things, to those people, because they're keeping you down, or you have to make a change in your own life and start walking away from them. Walk away from a job that keeps you small because you have more potential than that. Walk away from a career or a degree that you're working towards because you don't feel it anymore. You don't feel like you're helping people enough. You don't feel like you are in your element. You can change that. People is a big one. If you have people in your life who are constantly anchoring you down, telling you that you're not good enough, even if it's subliminal, even if they're not telling it to your face, but you feel like you're not supported enough, then it's time to change. We become the 5 people that we surround ourselves with, and it's important that you surround yourself with people who are okay with you being on a pedestal, that are okay with you being happy even if things are tough, because if you are constantly sad, if you are constantly putting yourself down, you're helping no one. Because if you can't help yourself, you can't help anybody else. I said this is going to be a short reading, and it's not, but you have to put yourself back on a pedestal. Please don't forget your self-worth. Please don't forget that you are so much bigger than you think you are, and so much bigger than what other people are telling you. And you can genuinely do things for yourself, and you can live your dreams, and you can live your life to the greatest potential, regardless of what is happening around you. It's just a matter of perspective. I do truly believe that. So be a little bit more delusional about your potential. Be a little bit more delusional about your self-worth, because it's not delusion. It's all true, you're just not seeing it.